The one dance that I want to learn is bachata because it's basically sex with clothes on. It's damn sexy, and it's to the beat. I don't know, it's just damn sexy.
Hi everyone, I'm Shanice, also known as Ladybird in the dance scene, and I specialize in soul dance and locking.
Hi, I'm Jaydn. Well, I used to be a b-boy about 3 years ago.
Hi, I'm Shane and I break or b-boy.
Basically, it stands for break boy. And also, if you want to go more commercial, which I don't agree with the terms, it's called break dancing.
Before the day that I considered myself as officially starting dance, in like 2008, 2009, I watched Step Up 2. Watching that film kind of inspired me or kind of made me want to try dancing.
My helper, she introduced me to the dance Macarena when I was young, and I had opportunities to perform in kindergarten. The love of music kind of like evolves within me without me knowing. And then when I was 14, I decided that I needed to de-stress, and an outlet that I wanted to take on was dance.
You want the truth or the lie? The truth is I wanted to pick up girls. Yeah, but once I went into it, there was no girls at all. And also because I thought it looked cool. You know, you can spin on your head, stand on one hand, spin here, spin there, jump here, jump there.
Like, I've definitely encountered issues with self-esteem, like confidence issues, because like previously I used to be very aggressive, and then even as I got more mature and out of that aggression kind of thing, I would just have very little expression. That was just me like kind of masking how nervous I felt. I was known also for being rather unique. I wasn't your conventional kind of dancer. I would use different tools and different other genres as well in trying to implement that to how I move. And that will also make me insecure as well, you know, because it's a risk. It's experimental. You never know if it'll actually work, especially being competitive.
Back then, in my crew, Checkered Minds, I was one of the only few that did power move. And my crew was very well known for having very good style, top rock, footwork. I felt like I was sticking out like a sore thumb. I didn't feel good enough. It kind of affected my dance when I was dancing back then to be someone who I'm not. It affected me for a few years until I really just don't care anymore.
In terms of costume wise, I'm always wearing long pants and all that. But then like in one of the performance in Japan, we are told to wear like shorts and all that. Initially, one of their ideas was to wear like a very nude bra. But then when I heard about that, I actually was quite excited about it, more than insecure. I was like, okay, let's just do it.
No. My dad thought that b-boying was like for hooligans. I still remember the very first competition I won. I got a big plane ticket. He asked me, why you bring your friend's achievement home? I was like, I won it. He didn't believe me until the letter really came and the air ticket, everything. Then he's like, oh, you're for real. Yeah, that was like months later. They weren't supportive at the start. Then slowly, you know, we all have that age where we were just rebellious. Don't come home, go out, practice, go school, practice, just to gain that support.
When I was 16, somehow I wanted to pursue this as a career. But then there was a lot of times where my parents, having the old mentality, they disagree with it. So for a good 3 to 4 years, I had to convince them that this is not a hobby, but maybe this is something that I want to pursue.
At first, my family thought it was a joke. My father actually, his side of the family had a certain fear that I would be homosexual because I was a dancer. I mean, that's definitely messed up. Eventually, they also kind of started to support it as well, because it was the kind of deal where it's as long as I do my schoolwork, it's fine. And then when I started bringing titles home, that's where they actually decided that it's a good thing for me, and they supported it from there.
The moment I got my first paycheck, when I won my first battle, then I told them like, I won something, even though there's no cash prize, because they always ask, got cash money or not? If you don't have, then what for? I just decided like at that point of time, the only way to prove to them is through winning competitions. So that's how I slowly got their support because progressively I earned a lot of titles.
Well, for my genre, typically would be all girls cannot do power move because it requires strength and everything. But back then, I was such a small boy. I still could do it, so I didn't believe. But I feel the B girls themselves somehow got the stereotype embedded in their head, so they tend to stray away from power move. It's something that is not spoken out loud.
Or females can't do big acrobatic moves, but actually, not really lah. It's more of like individual discipline and hard work. Getting a lot of gigs. So the more gigs you get, then the more money you have. The down low is sometimes people underpay you. So the choice is whether do you want to take it or not. Do you want to live up to your credentials and say that, oh no, I'm worth that amount of money and turn down that job, or do you still want to take that job? So usually I will have that dilemma. Along the ways, then I learn how to respect my craft more. If the job is really like shit paid, then yeah, I'll just turn it down.
I mean, now I wouldn't say it's affected me because I have a more balanced life, but at that point of time when I was training almost every day, it affected me because of the fact that I wasn't giving myself enough rest and I wasn't giving myself enough time to legitimately absorb everything else that was going on in my life. Of course, there were a lot of social sacrifices as well. Like, even though you may see me at practice, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually gonna talk to you, because for me, I was just very focused, you know. So I lost a lot of friendships, I lost a lot of opportunities to meet new people. Mentally as well, I was just completely tired. I could barely think of anything else. I basically invested everything in my life into dance, and I paid a price for that.
Different pay rates. Some are being paid per hour, some are being paid by the job. So per hour wise, maybe from 25 all the way to mid rate 70. Private rates, maybe depending on how good you are, from 100 to probably 200 per hour. A lot of dancers are able to settle down, have a family, and buy a house in Singapore. No, we don't earn CPF. We have to contribute by ourselves, unless you are full time in a studio or whatever.
First time when I compete overseas, definitely it's more stressful than Singapore, because we don't know what they're gonna bring. You know, we don't practice together. Singapore is very small. Through word of mouth, through videos and everything, we kind of know what they're gonna bring to the dance floor. But for overseas, we don't have their social media account or whatnot.
I've been to Korea, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, America, France, Czech Republic, UK. Oh, China. I've been to China. Yeah, I've been to China. Yeah. My most memorable out of that whole list is easily UK. It's Newcastle. They have the best practice spot I've ever been to. They are just super nice and friendly. Like, they'll take care of you. And I just completely fell in love with that trip because it just felt so raw and so pure.
Depending on the amount of jobs I have, the most busiest day I can get is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. back to back with only 1 hour in between. Audition in the morning for a show, and then teach 2 hours, and then attend a briefing, and then teach again. Your body will get wrecked. The next day I just went for massage and cupping. Then and then the whole back here is just full of black spots.
Just go. You don't start, you don't know. Confidence can be learned. Hardest part is the first step.
There's no fear. No one's gonna judge you. If you're joining a beginner class, they know you're a beginner, you know? So there's no fear in it. If you can't do it or you can't get a certain move, that's perfectly fine as well. Everyone takes their time, their own individual clock is running. So don't pressure yourself in any way and just have fun. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below. Alright, for more videos, click over here. Bye bye!